Good morning, folks. Here it is, the first day of 2023. It's supposed to be a pretty day today, so we're going to ease down here to the Perry Airport. Used to be the Perry Army Air Base, a World War II air base used for training pilots for World War II. A little bit of information on this place. After the war, it was decommissioned and at some point become property of the county. What you're going to see here today is a lot of empty slabs where structures used to stand. This is also near the location where they have the Florida Forest Festival, right next to a spot where the carnival sets up every year. There's a lot of activity in this area. We're going to set our metal detector to jewelry mode because that'll pick up a lot of things, not just jewelry, coins, tokens, things like that. Just see what we find. So we won't really be on the air base itself as far as the airport. We'll be outside of it, which was at one time the grounds of the barracks, mess halls, and all the places that serviced the troops who were training here. Let's get started. Hard to see because of the fog, but that's the light station, which is on one end of the air base. All this that you're seeing from the right to that fence is where we're going to be metal detecting different places. I'll show you a couple slabs up here. If we get time, there are some places on the left where there's some old slabs that was part of the air base. We may metal detect them too. All out amongst these old trees. And up here's a couple slabs that I told you about. There's one there. We'll do some metal detecting around that. That was part of some of the Army stuff. We'll do around that slab that you see there. And then up here, just past this fence, is where they have the carnival every year in that open field. A couple other places we may do are on this side of the road. Now, we are by no means the first to metal detect this. I've metal detected it before, as well as a lot of other people. First hit of the day. I think it's junk. We're gonna dig it and see. I dug it. It's just an old can. So here we're getting a good solid hit. I don't think it's a coin because of the size area. I believe it's going to be an old can, but we're going to dig it. I think I was wrong. As I'm moving the dirt, I see a coin-shaped object fall out of my clump. Out there. Let's see what it is. It's 1981 quarter. It's either an 81 or an 84. I'm getting another hit here, and it's showing strong penny at about 4 to 6 inches. So let's dig it. So I dug his first clump out, and it's showing that it's in that clump. And it's not a penny. It's some sort of button off of something. So I'm gonna change my setting now, and we're gonna go to coin only. There's just too much other junk here. Not sure what this is. I just found it right here in the dirt. Might just be aluminum popped out of something. We'll have to look at it when we clean it up. Prime example right here when they say an area is hunted out. Where I'm at is a fairground. Nothing old. But as easily as that is just a newer model dime. That could have been a Barber dime or a silver dime. It's not though, it's a regular Roosevelt. Can't read the date on it till I clean it up. Right here by this old stump. That could have just as easily been a Mercury dime though. Never listened to it's hunted out. And just for reference on this old big stump, where the roots come down, it was laying right where the point of my shovel is buried, about 2 inches deep. And not much here today. A few little dimes, nothing very old. So we're gonna move on from this part of the Perry Army Air Base, and we're gonna go just across the road over behind the Force Capitol Hall. There's an old slab over there. All that was actually part of the Army Air Base too. Now it's used for the Florida Forest Festival. They set up all the gifts and trinkets and all the little stuff you buy. And also over beside it is an abandoned horse arena with a bunch of ancient oaks. So let's go over there and see what we can find. Meet you over there. As I was headed back to the car, I was swinging the detector right here on the side of the road. It ain't no old penny, but 1960. So it is a lot of copper in that penny. As I'm walking back to the car, I done got another hit here, and I'm guessing it's where everybody parks right here along this road, getting in and out of the car for things like the festival, carnivals. This one, I don't even have to actually dig. It's a quarter, and it's laying right in the grass. 1982. Not old, but hey, I'll take it. Important to run your metal detector back over a spot. We found that quarter here when I went to walk off. I went to Raven metal detector, and there's another one laying right in the damn grass. That one is a 2021. And yet again, I go to walk off and run it. We found the first one here, second one here. There's a third one. Can't read it for sure, but I think it says 1986. It might say 66, but I think it says 86. I don't have my glasses. So no silver coins, but we did find, let's see, $1.11, and then whatever that little aluminum thingy is. I got a feeling that's nothing but a pop out of something. We'll clean it up later. If you don't hear me mention it again, it was nothing. Change of plans. We got a change of plans. On the same side of the road as the airport, out beside the vocational school, I always notice this little spot. I don't never remember seeing nobody metal detect it. I think we're gonna go hit it. Those are two buildings used by the vocational school. And there used to be a third building right here to the left of that building you're looking at. We're gonna slip up there, it's been moved, and then all that behind it with them pine trees. It may have been detected, but I don't remember seeing nobody there. And I'm pretty sure all this was part of the Army Air Base at that time. Now I'm not sure what it is yet, but I do believe it's a coin. I was walking across here by the Votech and hadn't been getting no hits yet, and I got a hit, and it wasn't a consistent hit. Bouncing back and forth between a penny and a quarter, dime. But because it was by this old stump, I said, I'm gonna dig it. And I done seen a coin-shaped object in the hole. It might not even be old. It's probably not. It is a coin. Nothing spectacular. It's a penny. Oh, it's a wheat penny. Can you see that? It says 1 cent. I can't see a date on it. We'll clean it up and look at it. It's a wheat penny. So that's a good sign for this place, maybe. Well, not a whole lot there except for that one Indian head penny. We're gonna slip on over now to where that festival happens at. I'm gonna set the metal detector a little different over there because there may be some tokens and different things, and we'll dig a lot more trash. So if I find anything interesting, I'll bring you in there to it. It's gonna be a little different when we get down in them swamps. Some of the swamps that I want to go to are way down in the middle of the woods, and my wife just won't let me go down there without my son or son-in-law. So I'm waiting to line that up. A little more technique to that. On that type of environment, I'll show you some things to look for that'll help you key in. And there's not as much trash in them woods, so that'll make a difference. Let's ease over here to this other part. This is that area. It's right next to the Forest Capitol Museum. There's that slab. We'll probably hit it last. Out that way are the ancient oaks I told you. And on the other side of them is the abandoned arena. So we're going to get out there and just ease around them oaks and set it on jewelry and see what we can find. That's about how far from the car we made it when we got this hit. Nothing extravagant, just a 1975 penny, but it is a good sign that it ain't worked over. Here we're getting a pretty consistent 5 cent mark. It may not be because it's kind of hard to log on to, but we're gonna dig it anyway. Could be a buffalo nickel, you never know. Well, it's not a buffalo nickel. I just seen it. I think it's a pull tab. And that's what it is. An old-fashioned pull tab. At certain places, a pull tab makes pull tabs make the same sound as a nickel. So depending where I'm at, if I dig those pull tabs sounds. That's a 1986 nickel. Here we're getting a good solid dime hit. Let's see if that's what we got. And it is not. Looks like an old oil can lid. Another little spot here we got a hit. Got a 1965 Roosevelt dime. Some kind of pond I just dug up. Over here by where they give out the fish or chicken or whatever they do now at the festival. Looks like these two or something inside each other. Let me get it apart and I'll show it to you. I noticed the outside piece has got holes in it and a handle on it. And the inside piece looks like it's got a lot of little bitty holes that was attached with bolts. I would say it was some kind of burner unit. Perry Garden Club house over there with that lawn. I bet we could find some coins over there. But I bet they chore it out, so we ain't gonna go over there. Another quarter right here. It ain't no old one though. Another quarter we found right here. It ain't no old one though. Come out of that little hole behind it. Let's see, 2015. Well, that's gonna about wrap us up for today. Didn't find no silver. Unlike yesterday, you know, we found a silver quarter, but you can't hit it out of the park every time. If nothing else, we had a good time, got relaxed, eased the mind. Appreciate y'all joining me. Maybe next time on one of these metal detecting videos, we'll be down in the swamps.